General Hugh Lennox Scott, an intelligent man, knew empire building was hard work, but he was not always clear about who did it. Born in 1853, the Kentucky native cultivated a curiosity, rare in his army, about the foreigners he fought and ruled at his nation's shifting frontiers. Managing Native American scouts, he learned indigenous sign languages. Occupying Cuba after the 1898 war with Spain, he collected curios of colonial war and repression. And by 1903, he enriched his knowledge of inferior races, as he described them, among Islamic Moros in the southern Philippines. In 1906, he returned to the States to teach a modernizing Progressive-era army as the new superintendent of his alma mater, West Point. Scott promoted enlightened military paternalism wherever and whenever possible. Addressing graduates of Harvard's military training program in 1909, he enthused that some would go almost at once to the tropics to assist in carrying the white man's burden. Yet Scott warned they would succeed in this task only if they approached the native with a sympathetic attitude of liberality, endeavoring to put yourself in his place. Whether undertaking command of armies or the governorship of peoples, these young men, he advised, were expected to honor gentlemanly virtues and dispense unfailing justice, especially to weaker and dependent peoples. For all Scott's erudition and empathy, however, he never entertained the possibility that weaker and dependent peoples themselves may have contributed to the United States' recent record in warfare and rule abroad. During speeches to alumni associations and the Patrician Society of Colonial Wars in 1908 and 1909, the general mystified the agents of his military's civilizing mission. Boasting that Cuba and the Philippines had received peace and a strong uplift to education, commerce, agriculture, and good government, Scott attributed this triumph solely to his troops' years of incessant labor. Such beneficence, he suggested, made their nation exceptional, distinguishing it from Europe's extractive empires in Asia and Africa. Americans neither exploited Cuba nor retained it as a colony. Instead, declared Scott, Yankee soldiers handed the island back to its people with new roads, light and schoolhouses, its first public library, 300,000 children in school, $1 million in the treasury, and a government, national, provincial, and municipal, constructed by Cubans.